guys, I am back from my triumphant mini tour, and I cannot wait to tell you all about it. All right, please stop.
Were the shows good?
Yes, they were.
Did you almost meet your maker because of violent storms?
Yes, I did.
Did you sleep in an RV camper that was parked inside a big garage on a soon-to-be yoga retreat property?
Of course I did. All that, Toby, and more on today's show. Alex, can you please start things off?
Affirmative. Welcome to Istvan's Imaginary Podcast. Today's episode starts in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's a podcast. Another podcast. Istvan's Imaginary Podcast. Istvan's Imaginary Podcast. Istvan's Imaginary Podcast. Woo!
Hi, guys. I'm glad you're here. And you know what? I'm glad I'm here.
Are you being serious about the dangers of your recent trip to Peoria, Illinois? Or are you just doing this for dramatic effect?
Toby, my lad, let me tell you a little story. As I set forth on my long journey, the smoke we had all been experiencing followed me, making my drive eerie and a little spooky. But it was the following day I will never forget. As I reached the halfway point to my second show, the sky suddenly turned dark, and rain so strong that I thought it was hail poured down onto my car. My windshield wipers at their fastest allowed only a second of visibility. The fierce winds almost tossed my car off the road. To say I was scared is an understatement, because where I was all out in the open, nothing to protect you, and the speed limits are 70 miles per hour, with most people going way faster. So my fear was that if the weather didn't toss me into the abyss, another driver would do me in.
So what did you do?
Well, I saw that other people wisely had pulled off the road, put on their hazards, and I did exactly the same thing. And I prayed to Mother Nature to please let the storm subside. And as soon as it lightened up a little, I carefully got back on the road and did my best to keep my distance from all other cars. And I felt better that I just wasn't sitting there like a sitting duck. Guys, it was super scary, and I am seriously glad to be safe at home doing the podcast.
Geez, that's intense. Well, we are glad you're okay and back in the saddle here in the studio.
Oh, me too. But the literal bright side of all this is that the shows were great. I mean, in some cases they were outstanding. I wasn't sure how I'd be received in a new area, but I feel like people really enjoyed themselves. So I'd like to say a big hello to anybody listening from the Morton, North Branch, or Alpha Park concerts. You guys were awesome.
Oh, can I say hi?
Of course, go ahead.
Hi, you guys. This is Toby, the co-host, and sometimes even the host of the podcast when Istvan is gone doing shows.
Yes, that's true. Very nice. Thanks.
So the people there were nice who you played for?
Oh my gosh, they were so nice. And that makes me think too, I'd like to say hello and thanks again to Emma and Haley and of course Carolyn, who all helped make the shows a reality, which really goes way beyond just scheduling. Their kindness, their ideas, their coordination and communication was something extra special and made this a super worthwhile trip.
Well, maybe if you go back and play again, I could go too.
Well, I stayed on my friend Mike's amazing property, and I bet he'll have it even more inviting next time, so I think the chances are pointing towards yes.
Oh, awesome. I will start monitoring the weather now.
Oh, good idea. Please do. But right now, I am still a little tired from all the driving and from not sleeping in my normal, regular, comfy bed. So I'd like us to play a song, and I'd like to dedicate it to Emma from my first show because she was very nice, and she told me that she really liked this song of mine.
Oh, which one is it?
Well, now I know we've played this one somewhat recently, but, who cares? Emma said she really liked the song Sing Along, so Alex, can you please play it?
Of course. Here is a long-distance dedication to Emma, from all of us here at the podcast. Here is Sing Along.
When you sing along, you know it makes me happy. When you sing along, you know I don't feel shy. When you sing along, you know the sky looks sunny. When you sing along, well, everything's alright. you're out of tune or if your voice starts cracking, that's okay with me, you know that I don't mind. If you mess the words up, well, it doesn't matter. We've got something so you all can get it right. When you sing along, you know it makes me happy. When you sing along, you know I don't feel shy. When you sing along, you know the sky looks sunny. When you sing along, well, everything's alright. When you sing along, you know it makes me happy. When you sing along, you know I don't feel shy. When you sing along, you know the sky looks sunny. When you sing along, well, everything's alright.
Okay, Istvan, sit back and relax and allow me to treat you and the listeners to my new celebrity birthday segment.
Oh, cool. I love this segment. Yeah, let me kick back and relax and see what famous people are 1 year older.
Well, Istvan, July 3rd boasts several star-studded birthdays, including Olivia Munn, Jenna Fisher, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Betty White, Tom Cruise. But everywhere you look and everywhere you go, there's one more celebrity birthday and a hand to hold. That's right. Happy birthday to Miss Andrea Laura Barber, a.k.a. Kimmy Gibbler. That zany friend from TV's Full House.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Kimmy.
Born in Los Angeles on this day in 1976, Andrea is the youngest of 3 children. Her first major role was the original Carrie Brady on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. But she is best known for her role as Kimmy Gibbler, the best friend of DJ Tanner on the beloved sitcom Full House. After retiring from the biz to focus on her personal life, the call of Kimmy Gibbler cried out of the darkness and lured her out of retirement to reprise her breakthrough role. The Full House spin-off, Fuller House, premiered on Netflix on February 26, 2016, and concluded its hilarious run on June 2nd, 2020, after 5 fun-filled seasons. A few fun facts about Andrea Lauren Barber.
1.
She made her acting debut at the age of 4.
That's right, as a Siamese princess in a local staged production of The King and I.
2.
She studied in England.
Miss Barber went on to complete a Master of Arts program in Women's Studies at the University of York in England.
3.
She is an avid runner.
Andrea has completed 3 marathons and 26 half marathons. Have mercy.
Oh, wow.
So happy birthday, Andrea, from all of us at Istvan's Imaginary Podcast. And after you blow out those candles, be sure to get us a piece of cake and cut it out. Back to you, Istvan.
Nice job, dude. But, puns are my territory, but I'll let it slide. And I really honestly think maybe we should wrap this show up because it's also really weird with all this talk of crazy weather. We are now dealing with heavy rainfall here in Chicago and flooding. Hopefully you guys are staying dry. So far, we are.
Yeah, that's strange. You guys can go back all the way to season 1, episode 14, the one that is titled Flood Emergency, when the studio actually flooded.
Yeah, and we still produced and uploaded a show. Honestly, we deserve some kind of award for that. Okay, thanks you guys for listening. I'm on a tiny break, but I've got plenty more shows right around the corner, so be sure to follow me via Instagram and my website to get all the details. Alex, please.
Follow Istvan's Instagram by typing @I am Istvan.
Yeah, and for show info and links to all his other stuff, just visit his website at istvansongs.com. That's ISTVANSONGS.com.
Yeah, thanks everybody. See you at one of my concerts, I hope, and I'll expect you right back here for the next podcast. But until then, I'm Istvan.
I'm Toby.
And I'm Alex the computer.
Goodbye.
Hi guys, it's Istvan,
And Toby.
and we want to thank everyone for listening to the show.
Yeah, and we also want to remind everyone to help us keep the show commercial-free by going to Istvan's Venmo virtual tip jar at Istvan Songs.
Yeah, that's ISTVANSONGS, and leave a much appreciated tip, big or small, to keep the podcast going into the new year.
Yeah, because we love making this show, and every little bit helps.
Again, that's at Istvan Songs via Venmo. Thanks, you guys, from all of us at Istvan's Imaginary Podcast.
Bye, you guys.